If you're a senior or you know someone who is, this video will help you understand the best exercises for seniors with joint pain that are gentle and safe. Hey there. If you have joint pain and you're wondering which exercises are the absolute best to do, this video is for you. Now in this video, I will go over some of the very best exercises to do if you have joint pain. But before we get into the exercises, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any future videos. Also, please share this video with anyone that you feel it will help. And lastly, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Thanks for your support. All right, let's get started. We'll begin with exercise number 1. Exercise number 1 is chair squats. This exercise is great for strengthening the legs and the glutes, as well as improving balance control. The beauty of this exercise is that you can do it from the comfort of your chair, and it's low impact, making it ideal for people with joint pain. Now, there are several variations that you can try. For example, you can simply stand up and sit back down, or you can add a squat motion to it by slightly leaning forward and bringing your hips back towards the back of the chair. You can also do this exercise while standing, if you prefer, but I find that doing it in a seated position makes it much easier to maintain proper form and alignment. Here's how to do it. Begin by finding a sturdy chair with a firm seat. Make sure that there's enough space around the chair to allow for a full range of motion. Slowly stand up from the chair while maintaining good posture. Engage your core muscles to support your spine. Try not to lean too far forward or backward. Once you're standing, slowly lower yourself back down into a seated position. Keep your movements controlled and avoid dropping or bouncing on the chair. You should aim to do 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Take your time and focus on your balance and stability throughout the exercise. Over time, you may increase the number of sets and reps as you become stronger and more comfortable with the movement. Exercise number 2 is seated side leg raises. This exercise is excellent for targeting the hip abductors, which are the muscles that help to move the leg away from the body. Strengthening these muscles is crucial for maintaining stability and balance. It's especially important for seniors because it helps to prevent falls and injuries. Now, most people think that doing side leg raises requires you to be standing, but that's not true. You can do this exercise seated in a chair, making it much easier and safer to perform. Here's how to do it. Begin by sitting upright in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Engage your core muscles to support your spine and keep your back straight. Lift one leg out to the side while keeping the knee bent. As you lift your leg, make sure to rotate your torso slightly away from that leg. Raise your leg to the point where it's parallel to the floor or as close as you can comfortably get without arching your back. Hold this position for a few seconds and then slowly lower your leg back down to the starting position. It's important to note that when you're doing this exercise, you should avoid leaning too far to one side. Instead, you want to try to keep your hips facing forward. Make sure to do both sides for 3 sets of 10 repetitions each. All right, exercise number 3 is going to be seated chest presses. This exercise is amazing for strengthening the chest, shoulders, and triceps muscles. Using resistance bands for chest presses is an excellent way to build upper body strength because they provide a continuous challenge to the muscles as they contract and stretch. Here's how to do it. Begin by sitting upright in a chair with a resistance band looped around the back of the chair. Hold the ends of the resistance band in each hand with your arms extended at shoulder level. Make sure that your elbows are slightly bent and then press your hands together as if you're pushing something away from you. As you press, keep your elbows slightly bent and focus on engaging your chest and shoulder muscles. After a few seconds, slowly release the tension on the band and return to the starting position. Make sure to do 3 sets of 10 repetitions and remember to focus on maintaining good form and control throughout the exercise. Proper form and alignment are key to getting the most out of this exercise and preventing injury. So take your time and make sure that you're doing each movement correctly. Now we're going to move on to exercise number 4, which is overhead tricep extensions. This exercise is fantastic for working the triceps muscles on the back of your arms, which can become very weak as we age. Now again, there are many ways that you can do this exercise, but my favorite is with a dumbbell while seated on a chair. To do this exercise, begin by sitting upright on the edge of a chair with a dumbbell in one hand. Start with the dumbbell above your head, then bend your elbow and bring the dumbbell behind your head towards your neck. Keep your upper arm stationary during this movement. Lower the dumbbell until your arm is at its fullest extension, then straighten your arm and lift the dumbbell back to the starting position. Make sure to focus on controlling the weight throughout the movement and avoid swinging or jerking to build strength and endurance in your triceps. It's important to keep your form and alignment in check. Do 3 sets of 10 repetitions and don't forget to switch sides. All right, now we're going to move on to exercise number 5, which is seated bicep curls. This is another great upper body exercise that can help improve your functional strength. Lifting weights, such as dumbbells or resistance bands, can be very effective for building muscle strength. Plus, it can also help maintain bone health, which is important for preventing osteoporosis and fractures. Here's how to do it. Begin by sitting upright on a chair with a dumbbell in each hand. Keep your elbows close to your sides and your palms facing forward. Curl the dumbbells upward towards your shoulders by bending your elbows. As you curl the weights, make sure to keep your upper arm stationary and focus on the movement of your forearms and biceps. Once the dumbbells reach shoulder level, pause for a moment and then slowly lower them back down to the starting position. Remember to do 3 sets of 10 repetitions and focus on controlling the weight throughout the movement. Also, make sure to keep your form and alignment in check. Now we're moving on to exercise number 6, which is going to be seated calf raises. These are great for strengthening the calf muscles, which can help improve balance and reduce the risk of falls. Calf raises are a very common exercise done with a step or a platform, but as you get older, it can be difficult to get up and down from a raised surface. That's why I recommend doing seated calf raises instead. It's much easier and just as effective. To do this exercise, begin by sitting on the edge of a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Engage your core muscles to support your spine and keep your back straight. Lift your feet off the ground while keeping your knees bent. As you lift your feet, concentrate on engaging your calf muscles and pushing through your toes. Hold this position for a few seconds and then slowly lower your feet back down to the starting position. Make sure to do 3 sets of 10 repetitions and to focus on maintaining good form and control throughout the exercise. All right, the next exercise is going to be seated hamstring curls. This is a great exercise for strengthening the hamstring muscles on the back of the thigh, which can help improve balance and reduce the risk of falls. Hamstring curls can be done with a variety of equipment, including resistance bands, ankle weights, or even soup cans. Here's how to do it. Begin by sitting upright in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Place a resistance band around both feet with a handle in each hand. Keeping your knees bent, curl your feet and ankles inward towards your body. As you curl your feet, pull the handles towards you and engage your hamstring muscles. Hold for a few seconds, and then slowly release the tension on the band and return to the starting position. Make sure to do 3 sets of 10 repetitions, and remember to focus on maintaining good form and control throughout the exercise. I hope that you've enjoyed these exercises and that you found them helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with others. Stay healthy and active. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.